Hi everyone, welcome to Celebrity Cars. Today we have a 2014 Ford Raptor. Now, 2014 Ford Raptor, your ears might perk up a little bit. The reason why you clicked on this one, lately they've been pumping out a bunch of 6-cylinders and this has the V8 in it, the 6.2 liter. Not only does it have a V8 in it, it has just a couple clicks on the odometer over 21,000 miles. Shows it, folks. It's in excellent condition. There's just minimal, normal, everyday road wear for a vehicle who's, about approximately 8 years old, and it's been driven just over 20,000 miles. So odometer says. And it's incredible. There's no curb rash on the wheels. The black components, the sprayed rails to get in and out of the car are in great shape. The front bumper looks good. The rear looks good. The pickup truck, the cab in the back, although used, looks awesome. And aside from just a couple stray watermarks, there's a real small chip right here in the paint, shows white. There's a small one there. There's a small one there. And there's a little larger one here about the size of a Sharpie head right here next to my thumb. And Quincy, if you don't mind backing up slowly, we can conquer this. See these little ones? I'm gonna step over here. My hand gets in the way and screws up with the focus. So see a couple of these normal little wear and tears. No, this vehicle has not been, color sanded. It hasn't had that special treatment done to it yet. It's just got a couple watermarks to it, and it's actually just in super shape. The grille in the front looks awesome. There's another small little mark right there. I'm not gonna beat this up because it really is in excellent condition. You get the gist of what you saw up here. The environment meets it down here just a little bit more. Come on over here, Quincy, why not? But you see how clean and nice and sharp the grille is, all down here, the front bumper. There's a small mark in the rubber bumper up here. You see it's the size of the tip of my finger. Over here, nice and clear, no marks on it. Got these great big hooks here in the front, pull you out of the mud when you get stuck. Extra package galore on this 2014 Ford Raptor. But we did some extra detailing, got inside all the grooves here, so they're all in nice shape. The windshield seems to be in really nice shape. I do see a couple small marks from, again, normal driving, but I don't see any large chunks taken out of it or chips of any sort. The ones that sparkle. So there's nothing on here that needs to be repaired. There's a small one here, and I'll say it again. This is just total normal stuff you'll find on any vehicle. Now, now we've gotten that far. Let me explain things. Welcome to Celebrity Cars. We're located in Las Vegas. If you've never looked at any of our vehicles before, this is the kind of treatment that we do. So I suggest if you're looking for a new vehicle, look at the rest of our inventory. Okay, because I go over every single car in here the exact same way. So, maybe you like this kind of style or approach. We try to keep it genuine and get down and tell you all the marks in case you really want to know what it looks like. So we take this extra time to evaluate these vehicles when they come in so you're more comfortable with your purchase. So I go over the whole car. I'm your living, breathing condition report. I'm that guy. It's crazy, but that's what I do. So follow me. We're gonna start at the front driver's side, wheel and tire. I would like you to just kind of hone in and take a look at that, Quincy, if you could for me. And we won't have to do this on any of the others because I just got finished cleaning each and every one of them. And they're all brilliant, no curb rash on any of this, super nice and clean, no dirt at all, except for when my fingers hit the tire, and just beautiful, all shined up, and really fabulous shape. Looking at the black paint all the way down the driver's side here. Let's look at this mirror here real quick. But I don't know, you can hone in on it if you want, Quincy. There's basically nothing. Maybe you can see something on film under fancy lights in here in celebrity cars. So it's really, we don't miss a whole lot in here. But normal, just all normal. It's black, so you're going to see little marks from you know, normal stuff. I'm going to touch it here and there to make sure there's not a mark on the car. I should get myself a rag. Anyway, there's just going to be normal stuff here, folks, and my job is to point out the things that are bad, the ones that are like this. Like, this not bad, but you know, this, you know, you got out in the garage and it maybe got up against the wall right there. Looks like there might have been a little bit of touch-up paint on it. Nothing's bent, nothing's dinged, just a little mark there is all. Another one right here, just something flying up off the road. And the back door here looks terrific. Every once in a while, I see a really mild mark from just a, you know, a microfiber towel from cleaning it, from a leaf blowing by, whatever. All this is in great shape. Gas tank's good. Nice Raptor logo, it's all there. A little bit of goo right there, not really sure what that is, but we'll probably be able to get that off. Rear wheel and tire, exact same thing like I told you. Oh, what I wanted to show, Quincy, if you could, stick inside these wheel wells. I just want you to see, you know, how well this truck was taken care of. Inside the front one as well. We don't have to go back to that. We'll hit it. I think the light's better on the other side, so we'll look at it a little better up there. It's got a fancy cap over the rear cab back here. The pickup truck bed, it slides out. See this? Pretty cool. It's got a lock on it. It all works good. So you see it's used back here, but it's clean. Just minor wear and tear back here. And all these extra things back here, you can go to celebritycars.com and read about all these extra options here and what all was added to the vehicle. But you see, yep, a couple things have been in and out of the back of this. No big deal, no big dents, nothing to be aware of or afraid of. Everything's nice and clean inside the joints here. It looks all real nice, and everything works good. I've gotten a real good look at the back end of this truck, and it's all really, really nice. The rear bumper is nice and shiny. I don't think we've caught anything back here. It looks good back here to me, nice and black. No scratch. Okay, yes, I did remember seeing something back here. Got a little paint separation right back here. This shouldn't bug anybody, but this is what we do here. We try to let you know. So looks like the paint chipped away right underneath. You know, this very hard rubber piece back here. But anyway, just wanted to let you know about that. The taillights are in good shape. The chrome around the Ford emblem's beautiful. Okay, back up the passenger side. These fender flares all the way around are in really, really sharp shape. There's no extra road wear that I've been able to see on them. So, you know, maybe just a little bit, but geez, the truck's pretty far up there. It's pretty difficult to get a whole lot of road wear on the sides of these trucks. But all the way up here, the entire passenger side is just a beautiful, brilliant black. This pearl starlight black, I think they call it, something like that. Double check at Celebrity Cars for me, okay? So I don't screw that name up. This particular window has just a couple little extra road wears than the other. So this is the kind of stuff that we're talking about, because you're following along here, and sometimes things are focused in and sometimes they aren't. But this, you know, this is about as bad as it gets. So just a couple small abrasions on there. Some of that could probably be removed with a good detail. All right, and your front fender, all that's good. Nice and shiny. Got some towels in there, cleaned in the inside of these grooves real good, you know. Okay, and your front wheel and tire, like I said, no curb rash, all nice and pretty. Could you stick the camera in there and look at the, you know, attention to detail? If you don't mind, I'll get out of the way. Right up there in that sucker, and look all the way in there. I don't know, I'm pretty sure you got some light to check that. Anyway, this is a really, really nice truck, guys. And you know what the other thing is too, while we're just chit-chatting away and I'm, you know, whatever. Those 6-cylinder ones, been moving those around. you got to hit the gas pedal, and you feel work, your foot's working. Boy, you put this sucker and you just tap on the gas pedal and off you go. Holy, this truck is ready to take off. That big V8 in there. Okay, I hope you like some off-red, because that's what we've got going on in here in this interior. It's really, really sharp. I'm going to go around and open up the other doors to let a little extra light in. Now we're talking wear and tear in here. Inside every single door on the kick panel, the shiny part that your boot or shoe hits. You can look at it right now because it's the same all the way around. Small abrasions in this pearl paint. It's very difficult not to get abrasions in this particular paint when you're climbing in and out of a truck. And the families use this, we can see. So people have climbed in and out of the back, people climbed in and out of the front. This truck has been enjoyed, but what's nice about it is it's been well taken care of at the same time. So just letting you know the condition of climbing in and out of the car. But let's boil down to the seats here. The seats, leather, super filled with moisture still. This seat is exactly how it should look with just over 20,000 miles of usage of climbing in and out. The little creases that it gets, none of them are dry. None of the seams are open. None of the stitching is even thinking about coming apart. And it's just absolutely beautiful in here. And this is, I don't know how it shows up on film. It's not red, it's not brown, it's right smack in the middle. It's a good way to explain it. Okay. The door panels, all nice and black. They're just plain black all the way around. There's no red in the door panels. I've already spent some time in here looking at this beautiful interior. All the components are in here. They're all still nice and shined up. There aren't any blatant scratches. You don't see any leftover, Twinkies or gum or anything like that left from kids or anything. It's just absolutely beautiful. It's got a real nice skylight in here. The air vents are in real nice black condition. Got some books in here. That's good. 12-volt charge. Here's your buttons to change from just 2-wheel to 4-wheel. All your stereo contraptions, a ton of auxiliary things to hit and play with here in a hookup. Nice and clean in here. Got ports to plug your phone in and all these extra things, which is pretty darn cool. I don't want to break this tray. Put this back in correctly. There we go, good. The silver panels are beautiful. The black is all good. The steering wheel is pretty darn awesome. Lots of extra buttons on the steering wheel. We'll start it up in just a couple minutes. I know you guys at home, some of you like a cold start, and because this is a V8, it doesn't sound like a 6-cylinder, folks. It doesn't at all. Okay, I don't care what kind of exhaust you put on, by the way. All right. Back seats. I'm gonna say there's a small, could you come around here, Quincy? I'm sorry. Here, let's do this while I'm standing here too. Look down here. See this? Yeah, that's normal. If the car were white, you'd barely be able to see any of that. But I'm sure a good compound or some kind of wax to shine that up really good. See what I mean? You gotta be real careful climbing in and out of these things. Okay, I see a small mark in the seat right here. It is not all the way through. I'm not sure, it is a mark in the seat, but it's very mild. It's right there. And over here on this passenger side door, somebody got their fingernails or their bracelet or watch, but that is very, very mild as well. I'm just pointing it out because it is unlike the rest of things. So, but the rear seats, you can stay here if you want, since they've all seen that. Yeah, rear seats, there aren't any holes back here. Like I said, no Twinkies left over. Got these really nice floor guards. Leather's all real nice. Got extra ports back here. Plug in your phone, do all these extra things, and there are no surprises back here. The headliner seems to be real nice. And this passenger side door looks awesome. This passenger side door looks awesome. I'm pretty sure all the buttons. Oh, Listen, folks, power seats, heated and cooled, so you get both of them. I did read that about this automobile, so that's pretty darn cool. All right, let's left. Oh, we didn't look at the engine. Let's look at the engine. We didn't talk tires. You know, I'm not a tire scientist, so, but it's kind of obvious looking at these tires that they're in pretty darn good shape. I see plenty of tread there. All right. Here's your 6.2 liter. I'll let you take a look. All right, well, why not? While you're looking at it, let's fire it up. Sounds like a V8, doesn't it? Yeah. I don't know if there's many of these out there in the market. I'm sure there are. This many miles on it, and this kind of condition. I don't know. Maybe I'd like to say good luck in finding one with a V8 in it and all that stuff. So, but listen, I'm going to close this thing up. The next test is we're going to go for a ride down the street and make sure it, you know, you hit the brakes, it doesn't pull to the side or anything. You know, make sure the transmission gets through all the gears. So we'll be right back. We'll get to that in just a moment. You know, come to think of it, I'd be shocked if this lasts more than just a couple days. This is an awesome truck. I'm outside, just brought it out here. It rumbles awesome. I don't think anything aftermarket's been done. Check it out at Celebrity Cars. It's just, you know, got that V8 sound. Got a really cool RPM tach in front of me here, miles per hour. I've got the oil temperature gauge, regular temperature gauge, my gas tank, and another gauge. I'm not really sure what that one's all about. But anyway, it's a truck, and, you know, I don't own any trucks. But it's got all these fancy gadgets and buttons in here. I know it runs good. So here's the challenge here. We're just going to drive down. We're going to drive around the building. We're going to get it up to speed a little bit, make sure the brakes are good, make sure it accelerates and does all these things. I'm going to shut up for a second so you can, you know, hear everything. Really cool digital display in the middle of the gauges here. Talks about fuel economy, how many miles until the gas tank's empty, average miles per gallon. Very, very cool. A lot of today's technology in a 2014. Yeah, they had a lot of stuff in 2014 too, but I don't feel left out that I'm missing anything here. Okay, my foot's on the brake. I'm going to engage drive, and off we go. miles an hour, cruising along. Tires make minimal noise. Brakes, 3, 2, and 1. It's wonderful. Wonderful truck. Back on the gas. No weird wobble on the brake pedal. No weird wobble on the steering wheel. Super, super smooth. And all I have to do is tap that gas pedal and off we go. There's no rattles, no clunks. Off we go. I'm going to hit the gas pretty good here. V8 Ford truck. Foot's back on the brake. Super smooth. Right turn signal's on, doing its thing. No, I didn't floor it just then, okay? I just, politely applied pressure to the gas pedal. Going over some bumps. The road that we just rode down, it's just crappy roads, bumpy. You would hear rattles, you'd hear all those things. We just have an awesome truck here. Great heads-up display, like I talked about. You get to heat up your seats, you get to cool your seats. Windows are super fast going up and down. And it's a V8. Oh, I can't see because of the sunlight. I was going to make the moonroof do its thing. Well, this gives you a good question to ask us when you give us a call. 702-818-1031. A couple of us in here, happy to answer any of your questions if you've got any more. But other than that, if I saw any marks in here or anywhere, I'd let you know. And I did, and there's nothing in here. So can't wait to hear from you. We'll see you. Oh, yeah, the odometer on a 2014 V8 Raptor with a bunch of options, 21,462. Come get it. It's going to go really fast. Bye.